Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die 1.0, the survival guide. Today we have to quickly do a horde night because it's time for a horde night, I suppose. And I don't want to use the base. I've explained several times why I don't like using bases, so I'm not going to go over it again because I'm sure most of you are sick of hearing about it. If you want to use the base we used for day 7, for day 14, just try and upgrade it and see if you can get it to concrete would be the best choice. What I want to do here is get rid of any easy ways up to me that the zombies may have, which is going to be these stairs. Fortunately, I got a decent pickaxe here, so it doesn't take many swipes for me to just get rid of a few layers of stair here. And if the zombies can't get up to me, that means that they're just going to basically sit underneath me and try and break whatever building I'm sitting in. And that's obviously a problem if you're using your base for this, for example, but if you're just, trying to survive the night, I don't care if the fire station's borked, you know? Let me destroy this barrel, because it's kind of in a difficult position. It'd be really annoying if I got killed by that from like a random copse bit, for example. So I think that's the only way up they have. There might be a way up here, actually. Could they climb that? They kind of could climb that. Let's try and make that harder for them. We just break this one block here, or I guess I can't. Hang on, let me see. Break that. There we go. We're down a block now. Can I reach it? So that should be relatively safe, if those are the only two real ways up here. So I've got this position here I can stand on and shoot down at zombies or throw pipe bombs on them. I would rather throw pipe bombs because I don't want to waste ammo on these early hordes if I can avoid it. Pipe bombs obviously still cost similar resources to ammo, but the thing about pipe bombs is you probably aren't going to use them to clear POIs. They can be useful, but they're probably not going to be the main thing you use to clear the POI, right? So I'll cut back to you guys when the horde night actually starts. Here we go. I come from this direction first. There is a chicken down there. Good luck to the chicken, I guess. So they're hopping over the walls, and they're clumping up in a few useful locations, but they're mostly inside already, so that's fine. I wonder if I can draw them over here, because this would be the most useful position for me to fight them at. I don't want this little lip here. Anybody there at the door? I built a little bridge for me to stand on here, so I could get a better look at that door. I think I see somebody trying to break through it. They're still a bit undecided on where they actually want to try and go for me. But if they clump up in this corner, that would be a good spot for me to get a few good pipe bombs. I think I have to stand here to make them like run here though, because when I went back over, they went back through the door. So they must see a quicker route over there. Are these floors wooden? Oh no, they're concrete, okay. Oh, it's a vulture. We should shoot those when they appear. Kind of annoying to do it with a shotgun, but I don't think I brought 9mm. Or did I? Oh, I did. Okay, we can use my pistol. Never mind then. We can use that. They're doing some interior decoration down there. Good. The sooner they find the sweet spot that they want to stand in, the more XP I can get from this. Because they'll just all stand in one position. You're being kind of annoying down there. Have you lost a leg? Oh, she's dead, so it doesn't really matter. Where are the rest of them clumping up then? Anybody over here? Ah, this is a good angle. They seem to want to go over there when I go there, though. Ah, that's a big clump of them over there. Let's try and thread that little needle. That went pretty well. We're getting about 4 kills per pipe bomb. Efficient enough, I'd say. It could be more if you built a base around pipe bombs, of course, but for just standing on rooftops, that's good enough. I think a lot of them are actually stuck on these outer walls here, because it's a pretty quiet night. I know it's only day 14 and we're in the forest biome, but I would still expect to see more. And I do have it set to 64 max spot, so you can tell Preacher Gloves are ridiculously good, because that is a level 1 pistol I don't have any points in, and it's kind of still shredding zombies on insane difficulty. That was effective. Have we got point for Grease Monkey here? There we go, 3. That'll probably do. I don't want to go too far into intellect. It'll waste the skill points. So now we'll hunt down vehicle magazines, and then once we have that, we can just get out of intellect mostly. I might keep like 3 so I can keep position 1, but otherwise there's not much in there for this build that I want. And I used a lot of intellect in the last playthrough, so I would like to avoid it. But it is basically necessary for every playthrough, at least a little bit. That is a lot of dogs. Hey, he nearly got me. He's got a jump on him. So if you are one of the new players watching my series here to get some assistance with playing the game, if you're looking for a base, or not a base, but like a building you can do a Horde Night on, and you're wondering about like what are the good ones to do it on, you ideally want several floors, more than 2 at least, if you can get it. So you can stand on the roof and have multiple layers of zombies underneath you. You're gonna want something with a nice wide footprint, so that the zombies can't target like each corner very quickly and bring the whole building down. Like this building's quite large. It's a tier 3 POI, but it's a very large tier 3 POI. It's basically a big old fortress. It's made out of concrete. If you wanted to convert this into an actual horde base as well, that is very much something you could do. It's just not something I usually do. Because I find converting POIs into bases to just kind of be annoying when you can just survive the horde perfectly fine doing this. If I was doing a playthrough where I was trying to maximize my XP for whatever reason, then we would have another discussion. I think even in that situation I would just build a whole new horde base rather than trying to convert a POI. I do see the benefits of it though, because you get the built-in concrete for this, for example. That's very good early on. Where's this vulture? I hear him, but I don't see him. He must be stuck in a tree. Or maybe he's inside the building. Where are the zombies? Oh, there you are. Stuck in a window. Where are the zombies? I hear loads of them. I can't see them. Being able to 2 or 3 shot headshot basic zombies with a level 1 pistol on insane difficulty because of these preacher gloves is so OP. It feels like you can feel a hand turning the difficulty down. The point where one of the lowest damage per shot weapons in the game is just fine. That is a fucking direwolf. I didn't see those in my last hordes, I don't think. For whatever reason. Although I know they did add them, I just don't think any spawned for me. I don't think it changes much for me though. You might want to consider that when building your base though. Consider that there are big dogs. God, he's tanky. I've hit him with a pipe bomb and a load of magazines. You think he counts as undead? I would hope so. Oh my god, there's another one. I'm gonna save the rest of my 9mm for birds. Let's just pipe bomb the fuck out of them. Still alive, oh my god. I'm baffled by what I'm seeing right now. How much health did they give the dire wolves? Doesn't give a shit. Still, lots of zombies are like clumping around them. So it's kind of working in my favor there. Piss off. There's some shotgun shell for you. I've got more pipe bombs in my pocket, so this is not an issue, but what the actual fuck are these things made of? I still didn't kill them. It's just a dog. Oh, there we go, one of them's dead. I'll be very interested to see what the community develops to try and counter the dire wolf. I have no real suggestions to you except use your best guns on them. And try not to get stuck in a room with them. Fortnite's almost over though. One of those dire wolves is still floating around here though. Can I stand on this lip? Ah, this'll do. Ah, fucking trajectories. Let's see if I got frames. Surprised I've not had any cops, but then again I have had dire wolves, so maybe it's a better trade-off to be honest. Let me do like that. I want a nice angle on that shit. I want to see what's going on down there. Care about that reinforced though. What's going on out here? I hear the direwolf. I do not see the direwolf. It's slightly concerning. I do worry that they've made those direwolves spawn far too early in the game stage thing. Like, radiated zombies don't spawn until much later. So I'm very surprised to see something that actively takes a million more shots to kill than a radiated zombie spawning on day 14 in the forest biome. And I'm not a particularly high game stage either. 55, that's not much. I don't think I'm much more high level than what you would expect from someone on day 14. I would expect, like, you know, between level 20 and 30 for your average player, although level 30 to 40 if you're someone that is, like, really trying to hammer out that XP. But as I've said, XP's not that valuable once you've got your basic build going. Unless you really want to get half the damn skill tree, obviously. Right, I'm almost at 9 mil, but Horde Knight's got like 3 minutes left, so who gives a shit? Hey, a book pile. I must have missed that when I actually looted the place. Bag. 2 shotguns. Perfect. You just need 1 more. Right, well that went quite well. Let's check these red loot bags. 2 vehicle magazines, bunch of ammo and duct tape and steel. 2 shotguns, 2 vehicles, and a bunch of other stuff there. So we can officially make that level 6 auto shotgun once I have this stuff. Hunt down some more of these loot bags. 2 scrapping for funds. It'd be nice to get those out the loot table before I really go hunting for, what is it called? Vehicle books, because they share a loot table. The vehicles should overwhelm the loot table because I have a lot more points in vehicles rather than salvage. But it's still a concern. Who's around here? Okay. In barbed wire? Oh, I see. Nothing too helpful there, but some shotgun shells are nice at least. Right, so I need 2 stacks of iron so that I can get the forge up and running. And really shitting out forged steel so I can make some of those endgame items. So I'm going to go and hunt down a little bit of forged iron. I'll have to go get my mining, not forged iron, sorry, regular iron, scrap iron. I'll have to go hunt down my mining gloves and my mining helmet, but that's fine. So I'll get back to you once I've mined that. It'll take minutes because I have such good perks. Right, there's 2 stacks of iron. That was very easy to get. Let's go put that in the forge, and I'll see if I can also make some advanced bellows, because that'll increase the speed it melts into the forge, basically. So I have 1 million clay already in here, so let's just put the iron in and let that smelt. Got some forged iron made there. Nails, leather, pipes, and duct tape. Do I have any crafted? I'll need to make 1 more, that's easy enough. Oop, I dropped all my cloth. Advanced bellows, I'll take 17 seconds. Why even do that? Just make it take no seconds at that point. We got enough iron for my chemistry station yet? No, I need another 9 forged iron. Can the forge do that? Almost. Just need a little bit more. We'll go back to that in a second. Oh yeah, we want to cancel that really quickly and put the bellows in. That should increase the speed that's happening at, and then we can craft that up. 45 seconds to get the iron. Need to put some more fuel in here. How's my dew collector doing, by the way? Yep, gimme. There's the forged iron. Let's see if we can queue up a chemistry station as well. That would be really useful. Because then I could finally get gas just as much as I need. There's the acid. Where's my beakers? I think I put them in consumables, weirdly. Go. Let's put that in here. Chemistry station. 17 minutes, but I don't need it urgently, so whatever. So then it's just a matter of letting all this iron go in and craft into steel. I'll need 150 at minimum. I've got 23 there. I've got 28 in here. We'll need an additional 100 forged steel. So we should stay relatively close if possible, so that I can come back and tell it to craft more every so often. So maybe staying in this town would be a good idea. Also, I will need to get some oil shale to actually have the chemistry station do its thing. So maybe I should go and mine some oil shale in the desert, which is the only place you can reliably mine oil shale, by the way. It does spawn in POIs in other biomes, but not like in the ground in any other biome. You want to look for these sort of beige dots here. Let's see if I can find one close to the border. There, that one's technically actually in the forest biome, I think. Just barely in the other biome. Right on the edge of it. So let's head over there and mine some oil shale while we wait for the chemistry station and steel to do its thing. Here we are. Can I one-shot it? Great, that'll do. I need the helmet for extra ore harvest bonus though. Just means I don't have to put the gloves on. So if I want gas, I can't do stacks of gas cans just yet, but let's consider those. It would take 2,000 to make 5,000. So if we assume it's a similar ratio, if I was to get 8,000 oil shale, that would be enough for 2 stacks of gas cans, plus if I get myself like an additional... How much does this make? 2. So 8,000 plus 2,000? Yeah, that'll do. I'll do 10,000 oil shale. I'll keep most of it for when we're actually able to craft stacks of gas cans, because it's much more materially efficient. But I'll turn some of it into gas pretty much immediately. Oh, there's the gather oil shale challenge complete. So I will just do this. You don't have to sit through this. There we are, 10,000. This is a really good source of XP, by the way. As you can see, my thing there got me 30,000 XP, which is another reason I kind of don't care about Horde Nights anymore, is if I really wanted to get XP... Why am I not using my shovel? 1 second. If I really wanted to get XP, the obvious choice would be to mine, because if you do Horde Nights, right, you gotta build a base, you gotta get your ammo, you gotta get your other consumables, and you expend them to get XP. But when you mine, if you're at the stage where you can one-shot stone ores like this, you can get about a zombie's amount of XP every time you swing your pickaxe. There's some gold, that's nice. And you're not expending anything except for food and water, obviously. And repair kits over a very long period of time. Versus spending all your ammo to get zombies. Like, this is just so much more efficient for leveling. Look at it go. Previously, this was not the case, and the reason that is not the case in older versions is because it was a lot harder to spec your build in such a way that you could one-shot many of the ores. And by harder, I mean, I don't think the steel picks could do it at all. I just think it wasn't capable of doing it. It got buffed in Alpha 21. Or something was tweaked anyway, and it made it much more easy to do. And just look at the XP go. You'll just level so much faster than the zombies could have possibly been spawning right now. And I'm using no ammo, right? Like, this only gains me things. Aside from food and water and repair kits, which you would use in Horde Night anyway, so... Speaking of water, I have none on me. We should probably leave. I know I've got a lot more oil shale than I was meaning to, but I wanted to demonstrate that there. You can never have too much oil shale, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anything in intellect that I want while I have it, maybe? Not really. I don't know what to do with this one skill point. I'm going to have to respec soon, I think. Yeah, I'll just hold on to that. And we'll use it more when I respec, once we're done with intellect. So let's head back and see what that steel is doing. Or rather, how much iron has smelted so we can craft into steel. One thing I do want to do is go to Trader Rect and buy the water purifier mod he has before he loses it, potentially, in the next trade cycle on day 16. Chemistry station still has 6 minutes. You can craft an additional 62 forged steel, so that's... I mean, at minimum, we can go away for 10 minutes, because it's not like I can craft the steel any faster than it's crafting, so... I'm gonna need more boxes soon. Right, let's go talk to Trader Rect and get that water purifier mod. We're also going to want some money soon as well, because we're going to want to buy the Forgetting Elixir from Rect. Because once I have vehicles, we want to get rid of intellect pretty much entirely for this particular build. It's a good tree if you're playing an intellect build, but for most other builds you just need a bit of intellect temporarily, and then it's just kind of wasted skill points that you can get back and put into like agility, for example. Or I could take all the points I used and dump them into strength and get maxed out like Boomstick and Pummel Pete. I find going these extra few levels to be kind of not worth the price, but if there was ever one that is worth the price, it would be strength, because you can get the last 2 ranks for free from your cigar and your strength mod, which will save you 6 skill points, but it'll still cost me an additional 6 skill points to get up to level 8, and then I would need 2 more for Pummel Pete and Boomstick. And I don't even feel like the damage would be all that beneficial right now, but maybe I feel like going a pure strength build. I don't know. Sell him that money. I could have kept that money because I'm a shotguns build, but we can find paper in a lot of different ways, so it's not too big of a deal. Sell him some of this brass. There we go, we're up to 10k jukes. From basically just getting rid of junk. It's like eBay, but in the apocalypse. Water purifier mod, we will grab that. Anything else good? Another workbench would be nice, but I can just craft one, so I'm not going to buy that. Any good books? Nothing I need desperately. Oh, I want this though. Wasteland Treasures Volume 4 lets you make mineral water. That's completely irrelevant. But what I do want is that completion bonus, because Wasteland Treasures completion bonus is find more legendary parts and loot. That's going to be really good now, so we're going to find a lot more hopefully. So thank you for that, Rect. And since I have the no, what was it called? Fucking awesome sauce on, I'm going to buy the Forgetting Elixir as well. Just make good use of that. And then we could also go for a tarp. I think that's the one I don't have. Yeah, that would double the amount of water I collect in a day. And we can get a water filter later. It's not the top priority. So yeah, there. We're in the exact same amount of money as I came with, but I now have a water purifier, a Forgetting Elixir, and a tarp. So what does the water purifier mod do? If you stick that on your helmet, congratulations, you now have infinite water. If you come over to a body of water, like on the map there, that blue mark, and it can be any of these in the game, as long as you've got the water purifier mod on, you can come over to this, and you can just freely drink the water as much as you want. And if you just spam E, you can see infinite water. Just no trick to it, you literally just get infinite water. The only downside is you don't get a stamina boost from drinking from these rivers, whereas drinking even just boiled water gives you a 15% stamina boost. That's more water than I could possibly ever need in this one bar, by the way. Most of that's going to be wasted, but who gives a shit? So you might still want to use like coffee and stuff to get stamina boosts in combat, but if you just need water, a water purifier mod is a good thing to keep on you. You don't even need to keep it on your helmet at all times. If you just chuck it in the back of one of your vehicles and just have it near you, you've got water removed from the game, essentially. And you can focus all of your actual water, your boiled water and stuff that you get from your dew collector, onto making glue rather than drinking it. And then when you need stamina, you know to just go and grab that specifically. The Forgetting Elixir, I'll put in consumables, and we will just forget about that for now. Haha, forgetting the Forgetting Elixir. And let's throw the tarp in here. So this will now make it so that every time one of these generates a water, it actually generates 2. So we are now at 4 times efficiency on that, basically, because each one doubles the efficiency, I think. There's the chemistry station. Do we even have room for it in this room? Probably not. I might need to make another room. We might need to move house to a better biome with a more secure building as well. But we'll probably be okay if I just, like, throw that there and just try not to look at it. Let's take that. And, yeah, I got a load of extra oil shale, so let's grab just a stack of it and we'll turn that into regular gas on its own right now. The good thing about the chemistry station is it's a lot faster than the campfire. Unfortunately, you can't cook on it. I really do wish they added, like, an oven or like a faster cooking thing than the campfire. I know it's to make you take the Master Chef perk, but it still feels really annoying, and it feels really silly as well when you're doing all the stuff with like high-tech gear and then you're cooking on a campfire still. But anyway, you can make the advanced meds here, like the first aid kits. Not too difficult to make first aid kits actually. So we throw some fuel in here and we can make a first aid kit in 8 seconds, which is funny. And I don't have the extra stuff. Let's just throw those in there temporarily and then chuck the extra gas cans on. That'll take 25 minutes. We'll give it the fuel for that. Now this is another highly heat generating item, so be sure to secure your base when you're making use of these. Steel, let's order a bit more. We need 20 more total. That will take 200 seconds, so we're still waiting a little bit. So the next logical thing to do, aside from getting all the stuff for the auto shotgun, is to go and do some legendary part hunting, because I'm out of legendary parts. I don't quite want to hunt books just yet, because we've done a lot of that recently as well, but on top of that, I don't want to waste a lot of bookstores on finding scrapping for funds, so I'll try and finish that tree first. We're pretty well into it, right? Yeah, we need at least 16 more. That's not bad at all. We can find that in just regular POIs. And then I'll also need shotgun parts, which I have way too many of. And then it's just the steel. But what we can do is go out to Savage Countries. We've done that one next to the bookstore. Don't think I found one in that town. There is definitely one in the wasteland that I would rather not go to because it's going to be probably nighttime when I'm doing it. But the snow biome probably has one that I want. So we'll go over there and we'll see if we can find a Savage Country. And I don't think I'm going to get that shotgun today anyway, because it's going to take like 25 minutes to craft, and I don't think we have 25 minutes left in a day. But we can get it crafting so that I don't have to spend much time waiting for it at least. And we'll actually have it on day 16. Have I still not opened this? I haven't. Let's bash open this random safe in my house. What do we have? Oh good, a pipe baton and some shotgun shells. That was worth the wait. There we go, 150 steel. Craft a level 6 auto shotgun. That will take all damn day. Let's head over to the snow biome and see if I can find myself a Savage Country to loot. This is actually a pretty low town, like it's a very rural area, so we might not find a Savage Country here. I'll have a look. There are certainly other towns in this biome though that we could have a look for. We've found, I think, at least all of the wasteland towns and all the desert towns and all the burned forest towns. Just by looking at the map, it looks like I've probably found them all. I've been to them all at least. Yeah, it looks like there's none here, but there could be deeper into the town over there, so let's have a look. That looks like the school. That's not going to be a good place for legendary parts. Although, actually, it does have lockers, which are decent for legendary parts. But I would still rather just waste my time with a Savage Country. Yeah, there's nothing too useful over there. Right, where are the roads leading then? There's a road to the north. Let's try over there and see if we can find a town. The road north out of town just goes through a mountain range, which I'm pretty sure goes to the forest biome. Is the snow biome in my map absolutely useless? Hang on, I saw a road there. I don't know where it's coming from or where it's going, but I see road. Guessing there will be more to find this way, because that looks like it leads to the edge of the map, which will just irradiate me. Oh yeah, there's more snow biome. That weird flat area ahead of me definitely looks like it could be a city. I just can't really see the road layout yet. Oh yeah, there's a... Is that a checkpoint or a trader? One of the two. We have found civilization. Oh, there's a snow town. Hang on. Fuck that, whatever that is. It is a town, but it doesn't look like the town I'm looking at. Look at the size of this motherfucker. Oh yeah, if there's gonna be a Savage Country, it's gonna be here. The fuck are the roads in this area? Oh, that is a town as well. Okay, so there is two towns, but this one looks bigger, so I'm gonna go to this one. That bridge isn't real, so we have to go around it. A little fucking boat. Just chilling in a lake. Why would you even deploy that there? What are you catching? Dead bodies? Oh yeah, this looks promising. Oh, tier 5s and everything. Wonderful. Where the fuck are we? Huh. Interesting. Trader Hugh, are you around? Wonder if there's a bookstore here. We could certainly pay it a visit if I'm stuck here overnight, you know? If there's gonna be that many bookstores, you know? There's workings of tools. Let's try down this way. Doesn't look like there would be a Savage Country in here. This is more like the restaurant area, but there might be. There's a whole other section to the town over there, so... Ah, here we are. And it looks like, for once, no bookstores. But there is a whole other side of the town, so hold that thought. Oh good, it's the same one we went to, so we can kind of compare the drops. We got 5 last time, but there's a lot of RNG involved as it is, so don't hold too much weight on what you get in here. If I get like 10, we can definitely see that the Wasteland Treasures is very effective. Okay, hold still. Where the fuck did you come from? Gotta watch out for that feral biker who does a lot of damage. Painkiller. Shotgun him. That should stun him and slow him down. Stop him from being such a fucking pain in the ass. Oh, he's speeding up again. Supposed to stun them for like 10 seconds, but you know, he's like... Fucking feral bikers, I hate them. Only thing worse is a radiated biker. Give me the blue bag, what'd you have? Oh, steel pick, level 2. Kind of interesting. It's like tier 3 loot, right? Good to see. Another loot bag here. 2 vehicle adventures. Let's drink that coffee because my painkiller will cost me some water. Anybody else in here? No, but there's some people at the back door. Let me eat a first aid bandage. Right, so before night falls, let me bash open this because it's just going to attract more attention at night. We got vehicle adventures, athletic hat, impact bracer mod, cool. I'll look in these boxes as well. Clubs, which I'm obviously finished with. And armor, which I'm obviously finished with as well. Equipment rack. Farmer boots, I'll just scrap. Ergonomic grip, which I will put on something. I guess we'll put it on the shovel. Another equipment rack. Nomad gloves, useless. Rogue boots. And the display case. Let me put some of this away, because the good stuff is still not even been looted. We got some more zombies to deal with. Oh, both of you are feral. That's just rude. Right, as night falls, we've cleared the area. Let's have a look. Hang on, someone else is still alive. Where are they? Oh. You dick. Why is there so many? Why is there a feral like... What did I do to generate all this noise? I was literally just opening, like, clothing containers. What the fuck? I think I'd been shooting my gun for the last 10 minutes. Stamina, please regenerate. You're being very annoying. There we go. You just die. There we go. Why is there so many? Oh, we're in the snow biome, but fuck off. Rogue hood, loot bonus. Not that helpful for this. Did he just spawn behind me? What the fuck was that? What is she doing in that railing? Stop that. You're gonna get me demonetized. Stop it. I'm surprised I've not found one yet. Oh, there's one. Right, that's a good start. Vehicle adventures. We can now make motorcycles. I will do that soon. Just need a little bit more steel again, I think. There's another legendary part. There's another legendary part. There's another legendary part. There's another legendary part. Okay, so we've got 5 already. That was the record before from this PY. There's another one, so we're up to 6. It's not really enough to make any comments about the frequency, though. Because it's not like you're going to get 5 every time. There's a lot of RNG involved, and if it's only 1 more, I can't really say if it was beneficial or not. Not from 2 instances, anyway. Yeah, that's a decent barter bonus. Alright, so the final total was 6, which is more than the last time. But considering the difference was 1, and it's only across 2 instances, that is not a good indicator of anything. We need to do like 10. If we do another one and I find that I get like, 9 or 10 legendary parts, then we can assume that it probably does have a big effect, and I just got really unlucky there and still got 6. I'm gonna quickly check the east side of the town for anything, basically. And then we're gonna go home and make a motorcycle. Unless they have a bookstore, in which case I'll just raid that while I'm here. Doesn't seem like they would have one. This is more of like an industrial area. This is a big town though. Right, nothing on the east side, but there's also a north and a south you need to check on this one. It's that big. Ah, there's a Crack-A-Book Cafe over here. That's a bookstore, technically. See what else they have though. Oh, it just leads into a farming area. Okay, well we can stop here and do that really quickly. Hello. Right then, let's fucking honk my horn and attract all the zombies in the world. I don't actually think that does anything. Well, let's just begin. Hello? Anybody home? Hey, tag. 2 more vehicle adventures. I'm gonna get to 100 just off the loot bags. Another vehicle adventures. Oh, I didn't eat it there. Gimme. Weirdly quiet in here. There's usually more. Let's deal with the end. Look, got a bunch of book boxes in it which are worth your time. Got biker boots which aren't that helpful, but a bunch of ammo there. Let's have a look in these book boxes before we do the main area there. So we got tactical warfare, scrapping, a book I already knew. Vehicles, Great Heist 4. Finish with Great Heist, that's useful because I think it gives you a lockpicking bonus. Knife guy. Other vehicle adventures. And another book container back here with vehicle adventures. Nice. Alright, let's take a look at the main book loot here. Tests. Why? Vehicles again. That's a lot of you. Vehicle adventures. I hear a dog. It's a zombie dog, that's not that big of a concern. Another vehicle adventures there. Up to 57. That's almost all the book containers. There's one more. 2 medical journals, cool. Let's bash up in the ceiling here. Smack this and grab the hidden stash. Some ammo, cool. Is that all the books? Looks like it might be. Nothing too great there then, but still a nice little boost to the books. So let's just head home. The shotgun should be done by now. Alright, here we are back at base. Shotgun's done. Can get rid of that level 1 double barrel. It served me well. This will serve me a great deal better. We've got an extended magazine that'll do as a starting point. We got a foregrip somewhere, maybe? Yep, there's a foregrip that will increase the hip fire accuracy along with a laser sight, which will do the same. A shotgun choke would be nice, but I highly doubt I have one lying around, and I don't have the ability to craft one, so we'll just have to hold on to the choke for now, or we'll have to hold on to getting a choke for now. We could get a sawed-off mod, but it's not very useful. It does the opposite of what I want, actually. Let me grab that bandolier now that we're going to be seeing about drum magazines. Let's get a full auto mod, because that'll increase the fire rate by about 12%. And we can have all these on there until I get some better mods. Speaking of, we should probably make a drum magazine if I have the stuff. So I need 20 forged steel, I need 4 oil, need 4 mechanical parts, and 10 scrap polymer. 24 steel, yep, I've got that already. Let's craft some more though. We'll get a drum mag, that'll take 5 minutes, that's fine. The bandolier will increase my reload speed by 15%, that probably goes on your chest piece now, yep. And the drum magazine will increase your ammo capacity by 100%. The regular magazine extender will do it by 50%. The base ammo capacity of the auto shotgun is, of course, 16, so you'll get 32 with a drum mag or 24 with a magazine extender. Pretty good. What we need to do now as well is get the motorcycle chassis going. I'll need forged steel again, mechanical parts, duct tape. I'll need to get more glue, I think. Leather and electrical parts. We'll also need one of those, 2 of them, and we'll need a bunch of other stuff as well. But let's see, we need glue. Have I got any? No. Let's get water. Let's get bones. Let's go to the chemistry station, which has made me a bunch of gas, which is nice. Needs a bit more fuel. Let's just have that, spit that out ASAP. For the handlebars, I need even more glue, but I also need a, what's it called? A headlight. I'm gonna need more bones soon. Interesting. There's the extra steel I needed at least. Right, so we're almost at the motorcycle. It's just gonna be a case of crafting that last few pieces of glue. Well, duct tape. And we'll be able to craft the motorcycle, and the drum magazine is on its way. I'll give this gun a test run in the next episode. I don't really have time right now, and this video is probably long enough as it is. But in the next one, we will definitely give this shotgun and a motorcycle a bit of a test run. What I'll do is, in the next episode, we will craft this motorcycle and we'll test the shotgun while we wait. Then I'm kind of at a weird position, because, like, I've done everything. It's just about finding those books. So it might be worth heading up to one of the bookstores in the Wasteland. Maybe we could do that Savage Country and that Bookstore 3. And maybe we could do that one and that one as well, and just get all the books and legendary parts I could possibly need. And we'll be practically done with the actual progression of the game. Like, you'll have, if you can copy what I've done, you'll have all the items. It's just about doing quests if you want to do them, and surviving for as long as you can. There's not much more you would need to do to become equipped, other than making a gyrocopter, which I'm working towards as we speak. So, this series is close to being done, I think. If you're looking for a 7 Days to Die server, consider using the link in the description with Level Up Hosting. I'll make a commission if you do. If you want early access to my videos, consider joining on Patreon or in YouTube memberships, because they get early access. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna have to go find like 4 bones, and I'll see you in the next one.